Hi, good morning, and welcome to You Have Beauty Care Choices. Today we are trying to still make this happen. We've got a very slim crew here at Beauty Care Choices. But I really wanted to keep the show going to just show my heart going out to the world and to our customers. It's a crazy time for all of us. I know myself, I'm a little confused on emotions. Are we scared? Are we mad? Are we upset? You know, I already know people who have lost loved ones, and so it is a crazy time, but we have a really cool brand. So You Have Beauty Care Choices. Our show was created for those people who just want to learn a little bit more about the brands that they work with and the products they put on their body. Today we have a great show for you. I actually think it will be fun and perfect for just a little bit of a lighthearted distraction. We're talking all things Evo today. I love Evo. Evo is a brand out of Australia, and we have one of their brand managers coming to us from Vancouver. She is a stylist and been in the industry for 22 years, so she's got a lot of education, and she's been working with Evo in Canada and the whole West Coast area. So we're very excited to welcome Rowan Ayres with us. Welcome to the show, Rowan.
Hi, thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you for having me. Excuse the room. I had to hide up in my attic to get somewhere private because we're all at home right now together.
The whole family's there. Thank you for not canceling on us and doing this from your home. You know, we really wanted to get out and just do our part in providing any kind of distraction or entertainment for them.
It's actually my pleasure. It's my pleasure. It was great to be able to do my hair and makeup today and to be able to speak with you. And yeah, it's a great distraction as well. So thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We don't want oops, I just touched my face. I'm just kidding. I do that when I'm nervous. I am that meme of like trying to stop myself. We're all kind of going through a lot, but just know I'm in self-isolation, so I can't hurt anybody.
Yeah, me too.
Right. Well, welcome to the show. We have some good people joining us. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Dave. Please let us know where you're joining us from. I'm hoping we have a lot of guests on today since a lot of people are at home, but I know there is a lot of people going live trying to keep us all entertained and somewhat connected in this isolated feeling. How are you guys doing in Canada? Are you guys... Obviously, we're in California, you're in Vancouver. Are you guys also on lockdown? What's going on up there?
Yes, we are in Vancouver, British Columbia. We're in a state of emergency right now. So I think it's pretty common. It's pretty similar to what you guys are going through in California. The borders have closed now and between Canada and the U.S. And actually, my father just bought a emergency flight out of Mexico. So we're very happy and blessed that he's going to be coming back to Vancouver immediately too. So we're all just kind of trying to stay positive and self-isolation, playing lots of board games, cleaning the house a lot, playing with our dogs. So just trying to make the best out of it, and reaching out to people is really important right now so that we can still remain a community that's joined together.
Yes, absolutely. And thank goodness we have this kind of technology so that we aren't feeling so alone out there. I know all of our salons are closed, and we're only helping out people that need shampoos and stuff for grooming for health purposes and that type of stuff. So it's a strange world, but let's kind of lighten the mood a little bit, and let's talk about Evo. Evo is such a fun brand. If you hear some of these names like Lockdown is their smoothing treatment, or MacGyver is their 10-in-1. We're going to learn about all of this, but first, Rowan, I would love for you to tell us about Evo, and the tagline cracks me up: saving ordinary humans from themselves.
Definitely.
Could be more practical for today.
We could definitely use some of that saving right now, right?
We can.
Well, we're actually a family raised family. The Gavin family is ones that created Evo 15 years ago.
Tell me their name again. What was their name?
The Gavins.
Okay, the Gavin family.
Yeah, the Gavin family out of Adelaide, Australia. So it's a mom and dad and their three sons. So it's a really amazing story. They have a very rich heritage in our industry as the mom is a hairdresser.
Okay.
So she actually was a very successful salon owner back in the 60s, and she became a brand ambassador for many really high-end brands back in the 60s and 70s. So her husband, Jeff and Jan, are the mom and the dad. They ended up, because of their know-how and their connections in the industry and just how well they were received in the industry as well, they decided to start their own professional distribution agency called Hair Care Australia. So they own and operate Hair Care Australia, and they've been doing that since the 80s.
Wow.
For their three sons were brought up in the industry, but they all went off to become their own professionals. Two of them became lawyers, and one of them went off to go into marketing. So
perfect.
15 years ago, Garth, who's the middle son, he was working for a hair care brand that was organic, and he was the head of marketing at the time. So the reason why Evo came to be was because he was putting a lot of false label claims onto the packaging for such as organic when it really wasn't. Oh. So a light bulb went off in his head, and because they're a very tight, close-knit family, and he had children, he was like, I don't want to be part of something that is putting out false advertising out there. I want to create something that is real, that's fun, exciting, real, and performance-driven.
Well, and there's obviously a need for it too. If they're making false claims, they're making them because there's a need, there's a demand for that product. Absolutely. So obviously we needed a product that could stand behind the claims, right?
Exactly. So Garth actually started making his products in his garage, if you can believe that. The family all came together. Long story short, they all came together and decided that they wanted to create something that they could stand behind and that checked all the boxes in the industry. Because everything we do underpins our values and beliefs, which is integrity, simplicity, innovation, and of course, playfulness. If you've ever read any of our marketing or anything on our gorgeous packaging, then you'll understand that we don't take ourselves too seriously.
No, but you have brilliant content writers. Hey, I want to say hi to some people joining us. Hi, Celine. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Karen. Hi, Ashley. Thank you all for joining us. Be sure and throw some questions up for Rowan and I about Evo if you have any, or just want to talk about anything in general. Today is your show. But yes, I love, who does your writing on your packages? Somebody, they need an award.
It's Garth. It's the creator of Evo, the middle son in the family. It's him. Listen, this company, the family is the funniest, most caring. It's one of the best companies I've ever worked for. They treat us all like family, and it's so great to be part of such a network. And we really promote that with all of our partners. So we're family run, and then we're distributed by a network of distributors in the world, and all of our distributors are also family owned and operated distributors. Yeah. So it goes down. Exactly. We were having this conversation, and I feel like I don't even go to work. I feel like I just hang out with friends all day. It's
with cool people all trying to do their thing. Yeah.
Yeah. That's and great. At the end of the day, the products work. So, I mean, it's an amazing combination of having a really fun work environment, that our sustainability is something that it gives me goosebumps actually, because it aligns with all of my core fundamental values and beliefs as well. So sustainability is a key factor whilst being performance driven at the same time, that the Gavin family have been doing since day one, because they are firm believers in respecting people and the planet. So
absolutely. And the whole brand really goes with our values. We're a clean salon here, all of your attributes. So this is just a drop in the bucket of what Evo is. I mean, Evo has absolutely no fillers, all active ingredients. So the ingredients that are in it are not alcohol, are not sulfates, are not gluten or parabens, or it is no artificial colors. They are all good performing active ingredients. And the biggest part, cruelty free.
100%. So we're actually accredited PETA cruelty free, which is huge. I'm sure you guys know, like that takes a lot on its own. So we are cruelty free, so we do not test on animals, and because we're accredited by PETA, we don't sell into countries that test on animals either.
Which is so important, and we honor that here at Beauty Care Choices also, that you only get the cruelty free badge if you're cruelty free in where you stand, not just that you don't sell, you're cruelty free here in America. Any country that tests on animals, you have to stand behind that, and so that's great. I love that about Evo.
Yes, and we're just, all of our products are free of all the nasties, I like to say, like your sulfates, your parabens, your phosphates, DEAs, TEAs, propylene glycol. We're predominantly vegan. There's a couple products in our range that has beeswax or honey. We do not harm the bees, by the way. We employ the bees. The bees are well respected.
Get them working for us.
Yeah.
They like the work too.
Yes, definitely. So everything is super concentrated, like you said, filler free. And you know what I love as well is that our packaging is made from post-consumer recycled plastics, which is amazing. So it means it is a recycled plastic that is re-recycled to become our plastic, but we're moving into something bigger and better for this year. So we're moving into green PE plastics for 2020, which is doing even better than having post-consumer recycled plastic.
Absolutely. And so many brands are just catching up with the post-consumer. I love that you guys are really leading the way in this area, and you're coming on 15 years old, and so are we. Beauty Care Choices, our companies have a lot in common, and we're family owned and work with a lot of family-owned companies and are also very clean. But when you start your company, so we started our company, all of our packaging has always been sustainable. All of our poofies in the box, sometimes we take heat. They're not styrofoam, they're vegetable starch. Pour them down the drain, run water, it goes away, and always has been for 15 years. So when you start your company on that foundation 15 years ago, you guys have a lot under your belt already, and you've learned a lot, and so that's great that you're already taking this next step into the new level of the P. What'd you call it? P.
It's called green PE plastic, and it's derived from sugarcane.
I love that.
It's amazing. And so this is going to be transitioning onto our new packaging, and you'll see like a fist bump like that, and it will say green PE. So look out for that for new green PE sugarcane derived plastic.
That is so exciting. I mean,
don't eat it.
I love the recyclable of plastics, but in the same sense, you're still using the plastics, and they still have to use the heat and and so it's good. It's good to clean up our oceans and try and get those plastics out. But I love that we're taking it a step further. That's amazing. So let's get into some of the funny stuff about your products. Let's go into your Hydrate brand.
Perfect.
So this is just a quick collection of them, but some of our favorites. But the shampoo is called the Therapist. How funny is this? So tell us a little bit about these products Allie's put up.
Yeah, I mean, I always say, who doesn't want to shower every day with their therapist, right? I do.
Or at least have them on the call.
Yeah, right? So I have a good chat with my therapist in the shower every morning when I wash my hair.
Yeah.
Whoever
your therapist is, right?
Yeah. The Therapist is really fun. It is a hydrating shampoo and conditioner, and it's good I kind of call this one your everyday go-to shampoo and conditioner. It's color safe, it's super concentrated because you don't have those fillers in the product, and it's got 15% quinoa protein because we're gluten-free, and 85% moisture content. So this is going to hydrate your hair whilst giving a little bit of quinoa protein in there as well for support. So this one, this is one of our #1 selling shampoos and conditioners because I say it's good for everybody. Everybody has a little bit of dehydrated hair. You have up there the cuticle sealer as well, Head Mistress. So I call this one a haircut in a bottle. So this might be good for all of us sitting at home right now where we can't go get our haircut until the salons reopen. This acts like a magnet, sealing down your cuticle layers, because I kind of think of the cuticle layer like open windows on your hair. So it kind of locks down those windows, those split ends, those frayed hair, and it's going to condition your hair and lock that in. Of course, you're going to need to get your hair cut when everybody opens up again, but this is a great quick fix.
It's a great treatment too. Your hair will just drink it up and give you that nice smooth on the bottom look. I will just tell people Beauty Care Choices is still shipping while supplies last. So anything Rowan suggests for your at-home fun pampering, maybe you can do your own spa day. You can see if we have it available. We do have our staff still answering phones from various locations. So please know that we're trying to support as best as we can those still stranded at home. So then we have Whip It Good.
Yeah, Whip It Good. So Whip It Good is a hydrating mousse, if you can imagine. So what it has ingredients in there that actually lock moisture and humectants into your hair and stop. It's a humectant and an anti-humectant, which means it locks moisture in and it prevents moisture from making your hair frizzy. So this one is going to be for all, if you want to have a gorgeous kind of spa hair day, this would be nice to let your hair air dry. It will give you that light definition, but super hydrating. Really good for curly hair girls too, if you just want to go natural. Now that we don't have to be in the office, right?
Yeah, exactly. Elizabeth says she loves these products. Thanks for joining us, Elizabeth. We love having you here with us. So after Hydrate, we'll jump into Repair. Some more great names, some more. So just real quick, Hydrate, and all of these products are color safe because they're all sulfate free and stuff like that. So I usually try and get the brand to give me just like one client that it's best for. So for Hydrate, if you're that stylist behind the chair, who's your top prescribed customer?
I would say for Hydrate, it would be with anybody for normal to dry hair. Not anything that's super unruly or I would say pretty much like 90% of your clients can use Hydrate.
Okay.
Hydrate is for just a little bit of dehydration if your hair is dry and brittle.
Dry and brittle. So anybody like myself who's highlighted, any kind of bleach on your hair, just feeling like you're in a dry client, you just need some moisture, but it also has that tiny bit of quinoa protein to help strengthen too if you're seeing some breakage, or if you're one of those girls that kind of your hair stops here and you just need those ends a little stronger. So
exactly.
Awesome. So we'll move on to Repair. And tell us who the one girl Repair is for, or the one
Repair is for that fragile hair that is in need of some TLC. So girls like me that highlight their hair quite a lot, flat ironing, you're doing all the damage to your hair. So Repair is for those girls from fine to coarse textured hair that is in need of some TLC. So if you're doing highlights, if you've got fine hair that only grows to about this length and it's not growing as much anymore because it's breaking off, then you definitely want to do Repair. And if you're doing any sort of color and you feel like your hair is just losing your color really quickly, well, the quinoa protein will help maintain that as well.
So anybody trying to cover stubborn gray. These are kind of, I'm a stylist, and what I would think behind my chair of how to prescribe this, reds fade bad, brunettes, any of your color faders, or the ones that you can't get the color to really stick the first couple times on the gray, and you want to seal that in. This is a great first one. Also, if you're doing a color service, this is a great back bar, correct?
Yes, definitely. So Ritual Salvation, for the stylists out there, it comes in 1 liter. They all come in 1 liter shampoo and conditioner. So you've got Ritual Salvation shampoo and conditioner. So this is now 50% moisture to 50% quinoa protein. Okay. So it's it's more beefed up, and it is color safe. and it's also color preserving. So they're all color safe and preserving. So two different technologies there. Happy Campers.
I love Happy Camper.
We can all use with some Happy Campers right now.
Who doesn't want a Happy Camper in their life?
Exactly. It's my favorite. So this is a wearable treatment, and this has UVA and UVB protection in it. It's got thermal protection 220 to 430 degrees.
Wow.
And then it's a leave-in conditioner with quinoa protein. So it's like it checks all the boxes. We put in a spray formulation now because you can spray it as a light mist into fine hair, or you can actually spray it into your hands and make it into a light lotion and apply areas that need it. So you can do it one of two ways, wet or dry. I use it every day. Like it's my go-to, and it smells so good.
It really is a light formula. I only use it, I haven't tried it dry, which I'll ask you about that in a minute. But yeah, for wet hair, children's hair, detangling, anytime, and it smells amazing. So
I know.
So what are you using it for dry? How do you use it dry?
So if I wear my hair curly, I've got super curly hair. I just kind of spritz it in and I re-scrunch it into my curls, or I can redefine my curls with it. Or even right now, like my ends are pretty dry, so I could even put it into my ends and just like blow dry those ends down a little bit. Also, if you're going to go to the beach when the weather gets nice, you can use it. This is my go-to beach product because you've got your sunscreens in there. So you've got your UVA, UVB protection. It's going to hydrate. It's going to repair. Smells amazing, and it's going to define that dry hair on the beach.
Great, good tips. Because actually, it wouldn't just have to be for the beach. You would think of Happy Camper as just your outdoor pal, right?
Totally.
If you're going to be out doing any kind of athletics or out in the sunshine, just be sure and bring your Happy Camper with you, because it is going to protect you from the nature's elements, right?
Yeah, and they all come in travel sizes too. So you can stick it right into your backpack or your handbag, wherever you go.
Awesome. So we had Ritual, and we had Happy Camper, and then we had Main Attention.
Yes, Main Attention. So that is if you need some extra TLC, that you've been doing a lot of damage. This is our protein-derived mask that you leave on for about 5 minutes. So it's concentrated with that quinoa protein. So you do this about once a week. You're going to rinse it out, and then you're going to use a conditioner after.
Oh, good.
So this one's just a really intense protein treatment. So say you just got your head, your whole hair highlighted, and your hair is feeling a little bit fragile. So then you're going to use your Main Attention just to go and put that protein back into your hair that's been lost. So 5 minutes, once a week, I would say, rinse it out, and then add your conditioner and rinse that out.
Great, another great at-home spa treatment.
Totally.
So our repair, we have our hydrate, we have our repair, now our volume for our lovely girls needing a little more boof. Now, some people say volume is for their fine clients, and some people say volume in their shampoo or conditioner, their styling is really for the people that just want big hair. How is your volume shampoo used?
So our volume shampoo and conditioner, as you can see, they're Gluttony and Bride of Gluttony. So they're a happily married couple because they work as a system. So Gluttony goes in, and what it does with polyquats, I know it's kind of a weird name, but this is a technology that goes over top of the hair shaft, and it kind of fattens up the cuticle, and whilst not dehydrating the hair. Very important. Our products aren't going to dehydrate your hair while building it up. So Gluttony goes in a buildable system. So the shampoo kind of fattens it up, and then the conditioner goes over top and seals it in. And then it's like you can do the shampoo and conditioner about 3 times, and it's a buildable system up until about 3 times. So that's why they're Gluttony and Bride of, because they are a buildable system. So these two do need to be worked together. So it's going to fatten up your individual hair strands.
So give us directions for use on those again.
So you're going to use Gluttony, the volumizing shampoo. You're going to rinse that out, and then you're going to lock in that volume that just fed that hair shaft with Bride of Gluttony. And then you're going to style as per however you'd like to style. You've got root canal, up there, which is one of my favorite products. So this is going to lift your roots perpendicular right out from your scalp. So that's going to give you some pretty big hair if you're going to do that whole system right there.
Awesome. And so tell us, what's the one client, who's our top prescribed client for our volume line Gluttony and Bride of Gluttony?
So any person out there that wants to have a little bit of root lift and have a little bit thicker hair as well. So hair that wants to be big and thick.
Okay, so a little bit of both, because it's actually going around your hair shaft and visually bulking it up, that you can actually see it, to either help with fine or just to give you that big old 80s good looking hair.
Totally.
I'm an 80s girl. I always say that. So, okay, we have Hydrate, Repair, Volume, and Smooth. Our Smooth girls. Who is the top client that we would recommend Smooth for?
Me. It's my number one. It's my
Rowan.
favorite. Yeah. So I have extremely curly hair. I also bleach my hair. I've got dark hair naturally. So this is another type of polyquat that is in this shampoo and conditioner and the styling products. So now instead of the volume working to like fatten up your hair, this is compressing your hair flat. So how the polyquats work is they kind of flatten down your hair. So this is good even if you have coarse, unruly, thick hair that's very frizzy and very unruly. So you don't have to have curly hair. It's just if you have unruly hair that's really hard to manage. The polyquats, this one I would say if you have fine hair, I wouldn't necessarily prescribe this for you because it is a rich formulation. The conditioner, we don't have a mask in this one because the conditioner is as thick as a mask. So this is really going to hydrate the hair, flatten down that frizzy unruliness, and then it's my favorite scent because this is my favorite one. But we've got Easy Tiger and Lockdown. You were saying before, we're all on lockdown right now, right? So Lockdown I have here because it's one of my favorite products.
I have it too. Yes.
Yeah. This is
Okay, I want to read this because I think it's really important for our clients who are watching or who watch this later. If you are just bored, go on evohair.com, beautycarechoices.com, and read the names and the descriptions of these products. And Garth, you are just worth your weight in gold by these descriptions because they are hilarious. I'm an English major, and this writing just cracks me up. But Allie pulled this one for me because it's one that kind of makes her laugh too. And we are all on lockdown, but it says, your ancestors probably lived in the highlands, and you have developed that incredible mop as an evolutionary need for warmth. Here is your solution. Let's lock it down. So, you picture either the people up in Alaska or something like that where you've got just like this great head of hair, but you kind of need to tame it in some way, right?
Like caveman hair, cavewoman hair. Yeah, totally. So that's, if you think about that analogy, then definitely that is what you need for Lockdown. So Lockdown is a product that you put in, it's the first styling product you put in because it locks in all the nutrients that's in the products. It's like a very hydrating, rich conditioner. And then it's going to lock out that frizz from happening. So it's like kind of like a vitamin for your hair if you think about it. And if you have extremely frizzy, unruly hair that you want to straighten, Easy Tiger on top of Lockdown is awesome as a smoothing balm.
Cocktail.
Cocktail. I would do Lockdown in the hair first and then put Easy Tiger in separately after. They just don't really mix well together.
Okay, but, so tell us your regimen. We're gonna maintain, right?
Yeah, so Maintainer shampoo. Yeah, shampoo with Maintainer first, rinse that out. Maintainer conditioner, it's as rich as a mask. It's super, super thick. Leave that in for a couple minutes, then towel dry your hair, lock it down with Lockdown, put that in, then Easy Tiger. And then at the end, if you want some Love Perpetua Shine Drops is always a good way to go. I use that every day as well. And it's super cute and small, so it lives in my handbag. So
and it smells so good.
Smells so good, yeah. And then if you want another one, Love Touch is our spray shine.
Okay.
And it smells like watermelon Jolly Ranchers.
It does. It's
right?
so yummy. The smells that you guys come up with, I love that they're just kind of, Evo is just an all-inclusive brand. It really is. It's for those people that just love healthy, good quality products. They're being made by a family with love, that have the education in the beauty industry, that know how to create products and basically, like they say, save people from themselves. Don't just succumb to the product, any product on the shelf. Do your homework. That's what Beauty Care Choices is all about, educating our consumers. And so this is definitely a brand worth reading on because it's entertaining also.
Definitely. And we do, saving ordinary humans from themselves is our tagline. You're 100% right. It's just about, don't buy into like the hype and the BS in the industry. We really want to respect people and the planet. And this is part of our core fundamental values that we believe in as a family-run business. And it underpins everything we do whilst having a little bit of fun, because we work in the most fun industry in the world.
Totally.
So we definitely want to make light of the beauty industry as well, because sometimes we take ourselves too seriously, and we just want to have fun, and it is an all-inclusive brand. Evo is for anybody and everybody who wants to have good hair. Great
way to wrap it up. You are Green Circle, cruelty-free, and we'll talk about all of the responsibility and giving back later, but I really want to get through these brand lines because we've already covered Hydrate, Repair, Volume, Smooth, and now we're going to touch on Style, which I love your styling products. Evo is a salon brand. We use it in the salon, and these products perform. So just because they're super organic or whatever, they're cruelty-free, or you think they're healthy, don't think that they don't perform, because they are created by a stylist for stylists.
You're 100% right, yes.
And these are some of my favorite names. Okay, so you talk about the 10-in-1 shampoo. We've all heard about, a lot of brands have the 15-in-1 multitasker. You're going to smooth, you're going to nutrition, and yours is called MacGyver. Everybody needs MacGyver, right?
MacGyver mousse is like your multi-use mousse. You can do anything with this bad boy. Of course, we all watched MacGyver when we were kids, right? Like, it was one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, for sure.
So MacGyver your way out of anything. That kind of tagline with that one, and it just won the Cosmo Beauty Awards, the mousse that you cannot live without. So this one is you can build up the volume without it imploding halfway through your day. So I'm sure we've all had that, where we wanted to have that beautiful volume, and then the hair just kind of fell flat a couple hours later. So this one, you're going to have that volume all day long. So you can build it out, you can brush it out, you can do it wet or dry, you can have a sleeked look to it. It's good for men's hair, for women's hair. It's really your go-to styling product.
Yes, absolutely. We have a little close-up here of some of our top-selling products, and MacGyver is definitely in there. We love MacGyver here at Beauty Care Choices. As is Builder's Paradise and Water Killer. How funny is that for the dry shampoo? Thank you, Allison, for putting these together. Great collection of our top sellers. But MacGyver just won Cosmopolitan Award and one of the top selling mousses in the industry. If you are looking for a new type of mousse, this mousse, almost everyone that uses it really loves it.
Yes, it is a stylist favorite, and it is being called out all over. Esquire it won an award with Esquire just recently, and so it's good for the whole family, husband, wife, kids, whoever you want to use it on. It is a high performance multi-use mousse.
And then tell us about Salty Dog. For you vodka drinkers out there, please don't drink the Salty Dog. Happens to be one of my favorite drinks, but different kind of Salty Dog, but hilarious description. What's
totally?
Salty? It is my beach my beach spray. I am a very straight girl. I don't have a lot of curl, but I still love the texture that Salty Dog gives to my hair.
Totally. So we're an Aussie company, so we wanted that Bondi Beach look without the Bondi Beach dehydration, right?
Yes.
So Salty Dog, actually our spokesperson, our spokes animal is called Captain Salty for Salty Dog. And that was like way back when we first launched it in our advertorial with that one, but it was really funny. So Salty Dog is actually a hydrating sea salt spray. So you've got magnesium in there, and you also have glycerin in there. So you're going to have that beachy, awesome, beautiful beach girl look without the dehydration in there.
You know, I love this product too, to spray it in and then you let your hair dry and you kind of have that beachy texture. But then I love taking it from that beachy texture into a bohemian kind of braid look. So just taking your hair and kind of putting in a loose braid and then having the strands done. Salty Dog creates great bohemian looks, don't you feel?
Totally. I totally do. Like I French braided my hair yesterday in 2 French braids and it was like super curly and cool. And I did use Salty Dog in with it to set it. And it just gives you that. And you know what's great about Salty Dog is you can run your hands through your hair and it's not going to feel dry and it's not going to be stuck together. So you can do quite a bit. Yes. It's also great for that textured look too. So, and it smells so nice and it's super lightweight in the hair as well.
Yeah, and just I think a lot of people wouldn't think of Salty Dog for braiding, but it does just give you enough texture on the hair so it's just grippable and not slippable, and then it holds that braid pretty well together without being, like you said, clumpy or stuck together. So love us some Salty Dog. And then we have Normal Persons. Who's Normal Persons for?
So Normal Persons is like our clarifying shampoo. It's not as aggressive as conventional clarifying shampoo, but Normal Persons is meant to clarify all the any sort of remnants that's on the hair, like if there's gels or waxes and you just want to give the hair a deep clean. So Normal Persons is meant to kind of cleanse the hair at the highest degree. This one, just to mention, isn't color preserving. So this is, out of all of our shampoos and conditioners, it's the only shampoo that doesn't have that technology in there. It has a very amazing kind of like aromatherapy scent to it. It's got like a mint. It kind of tingles a bit on your scalp. Men love this one because they really need to deep clean their hair. Sometimes they're using quite a lot of products in the men's world are shampoo soluble. Yes. So they do tend to build up on the scalp and on the hair. So this is like your deep cleansing shampoo in our range. And I use it maybe if I'm not going to wash my hair for 4 days, I will use that as my first shampoo. Or if I go swimming in saltwater, chlorine, anything like that, just to give that really nice deep clean in the hair.
That makes sense, and it makes sense that it would be used really well for men too, because not a lot of men, or a lot of men, aren't coloring their hair, so they don't need that color preserving quality. But they, some people just sweat a lot out their scalp, and with that comes, you know, kind of your body odor of sweat too. And so that deep cleanse really gets that scalp clean and helps those people combat the smells and stuff that come out of the scalp also. So that deep cleans anybody that has a little bit of an oily scalp. I find this is a great cleanser for them also.
100%. Yeah, it's going to regulate the sebum flow on your scalp. It's really just going to, it's not an abrasive shampoo at all. Right. You could use it like every other shampoo and it's not going to strip your hair of any of the moisture or oils. It's just going to be a nice like daily, well, every other day, I would say, if you wash your hair every day. But yes, it's an amazing product and I use it all the time. Also good if you have like if you have water that is hard water, or if you live in an area that you have a lot of chlorine in your water and your blonde's going a little bit kind of green, this will really help with that as well.
Nice. Good tips. Thank you so much. So from style, we're going to go into your cool brushes. As I keep playing with my hair, I'm feeling a little hot today. A little. Yeah. We actually have some sunshine out today for.
I know. So do we.
Good.
It's awesome.
We're loving that. But love these tools, and look at the beautiful boxes they come in. Yes, I love these cute boxes. The quality of these brushes, and Really, we have to think about our brush as almost a lifetime purchase, because when you buy good brushes like this, they really do last for a long time if you take care of them and clean them, correct?
100%. So all of our brushes, just to go back to like our fundamentals as a company, they're all from recycled materials and from wood from well managed forests. So we are FSC certified. So that's on all of our packaging.
What does that mean?
So it means the Forest Stewardship Council has certified us because we do not deforest any habitats. We do not clear cut. Everything is used from wood that's from well managed forests. So this just goes back to our whole fundamental belief system in having integrity and being a sustainable, green and clean company. So our brushes are forever brushes, and they come in this gorgeous, like, it looks like an iPhone case.
Yes. That is one nice looking box for sure.
Yeah, it's amazing. So we have ceramic and pin bristles, and then we have the boar bristles, and we have combinations of the two. They all have cheeky little names on it. Like this one is Bruce, Hairy and Round, and then we have ones that likes it hot. That one's the Bradford there. That's my go-to brush. I have it right here because I was brushing my hair before we went live.
The paddle is amazing, yes. Bradford is a key necessity.
It lives in my handbag. It lives with me at all times. Bradford is the name of the eldest son, who is the managing director of Evo. So I'm always like, I have Bradford with me at all times. So it's kind of funny.
He seems like a good partner in business, especially for a salesperson. You need the marketing person always with you, right?
Totally.
So are all your bristles heat protectable? Are they all?
Yes, 100%. They all are heat resistant, so they're not going to bend or melt if you use your hot tools like your blow dryer with it. These are legitimately forever brushes. They do not wear down. They've got a very comfortable grip for stylists out there when you're using them in the salon all day, every day. Yes. They don't slip and slide out of your hands. They have removable picks in some of them so that you can clean the brushes or use it as a clip while you are styling the hair. And then the ceramic, there's an ionic inside that stays hot, and it's an even heat distribution so that you're going to have that volume really set the hair like a 2-in-1. The boar bristle ones I love for like a coarser texture hair. And then the combination of the nylon bristles and the boar bristles are great for curly haired people. So that really grips your hair right out of the hair shaft and works as like a smoothing tool almost.
And so even with your boar bristles, we are still cruelty free, correct?
100%. We are 100% PETA cruelty free company.
Amazing. And I love these brushes behind the chair also. So one of the extra coolest things about your brand, if I haven't already said how many cool things there are, is that you guys also provide skincare. So
yes, we do.
This is amazing because, you want, if you're conscious of the ingredients that you put in your skin and on your body, you do need skincare also. So tell us how Evo is supporting the skin also.
So obviously exactly what you said. So if you want skincare products, because we always think about our hair and then we forget, what do we put on our face all day or on our body lotion? We are free of parabens, sulfates, phosphates, all of those nasty ingredients that are also bad for the environment and bad for your skin. So our body cream is super rich, and it's called self-indulgence. Mm-hmm. So we can all use some of that right now. So it's a super rich, lightly fragranced. I have it with me at all times. It's kind of still a dry time of the year. So what I love about this is it doesn't create that buildup, that oily buildup. You can wear, say for us ladies, if you want to wear a silk dress, you could put self-indulgence. It dries and absorbs into your skin instantly without leaving that film or that oil on the skin that stains your clothes.
Right.
It's good for the whole family because it has a scent that's very neutral. It's kind of like a lemony scent, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. And the same thing with Soap Dodger, which is my favorite. I just think it's so funny. So we think about, like, we also have a soap that is a triple milled soap, a bar of soap. which lasts. So being triple milled, that means it lasts for a very long time. The quality is beyond anything. Very dense, very dense. But Soap Dodger is an amazing body wash. Once again, that isn't going to leave that residue. It's not going to dry out your skin. It's going to lightly hydrate it. It comes in a 1 liter as well if you like to use it in your shower. And then Winners. I love Winners. To me, I use this moisturizer. It's a balm, so it's very lightweight for all skin types. It has almost like a rose water fragrance for it. And we do very well with very high-end men's barbering salons across the country. So they tend to use this quite often, but I use Winners. It smells, it's so light, and it doesn't, once again, repeating what I said, it doesn't leave any film on the skin, and it has a gorgeous rosewater scent to it.
So your basic grooming essentials, Evo can provide it in a healthy way without all of the chemical products, just the basic, good, yummy ingredients that your body needs to clean and perform and get you the desired needs that you need, but not all of the extra stuff that might cause side effects, allergies, sensitivities, all of that good kind of stuff, right?
And being cruelty-free and vegan, those ones. So that's also really great. We have to pay attention to what we're using on our skin, our face, and our hair.
Right. Remember, your skin is the largest organ in your body. It absorbs as much or more than your intestines. So we all need to be very conscious of that, of anything that goes on our skin is going into our bodies, and anything that goes on our hair as we're in the shower and we're rinsing, it's also going down over our bodies. So just something to be aware of as, or bring more to people's attention and thought process, I think. So something cool and exciting, we're in July. You have a big announcement of a new expanded line. What's that happening in July?
So we have a couple of new exciting things happening this summer. So we are launching Platinum Shampoo. And Platinum Shampoo, oh my gosh, as a blonde girl that is naturally dark, my problem is that it fades out to brassiness no matter what. So our number one selling SKU, our number one selling product worldwide is our Platinum Fabuloso conditioner. So Platinum Blonde is it is like you can't live without it. Yeah. So Platinum Blonde's our number one selling product from Evo in the world.
Wow.
So we listen because we're a family-owned and operated business. We like to hear feedback from our salon partners and from the consumers. And they were always asking, why don't you have a shampoo? Why don't you have a shampoo? So you asked, we delivered. We are coming out with the Platinum shampoo that, oh my gosh, it is going to have the most dye load that you can legally have in the industry with purple, blue dye load. So this is an amazing product that is going to, it's going to deposit that tonality if your hair brasses out, and but it's not going to strip your hair of any moisture.
Wonderful. So yeah, we've talked a few times on the show about the purple toning shampoo. So that's what she's talking about, is they have these amazing Fabuloso conditioners. Coolest thing. I mean, honestly, you were one of the first to come out with a conditioner of toning, and I love that actually you guys came out with the conditioner before the shampoo, because if you think about it, you can use the shampoo on your hair, but the conditioner is what, is going to sit in and then do the toning. But we do really like the purple shampoos, and a lot of times it's in the shampoo process that your hair does absorb, and you can use the ingredients that drive into the cuticle for a little bit more toning. So that's exciting. And then besides the toning shampoo, what else is coming out?
So we're going to be creating a whole, because we're an all-inclusive brand. So we have one curl product right now, a lonely curl product. So we're coming out with 4 new curl shampoo, conditioner, and another styling product, and a rinse out treatment. So this is going to be happening this summer too, because we want to be all inclusive. And also everybody's kind of going back to their grassroots and going back to how their hair is naturally.
Right.
So people were asking, and we are delivering. So that's coming out this summer as well.
Well, you being a curly girl, that's got to be exciting, huh?
We had our education conference and sales conference all at once in Dallas in February. And I was hoping that our educators from Australia would have some extras for me, but I cannot wait for this, because this is going to work on all different curly hair textures. So a lot of products out there, they gear towards one type of curl formation, and that's what the whole line is geared towards working with. Ours goes with every single curl pattern that you can have out there. So it's really an all-inclusive curl range for all different types of curly hair. So we're going to have a deep cleansing shampoo. And what I love about the shampoo bottle is that it has like a very thin tip nozzle to be pinpointed to the scalp. So this is going to be called Springs Clean, and that's an ode to Bruce Springsteen. So that's meant to deeply cleanse. Yeah.
I love this brand. It's hilarious.
Yes. So that's going to deeply, deeply cleanse the scalp. We know a lot of curly girls don't like to wash their hair very often.
Right.
So this is going to be a deep cleansing shampoo that's still color safe.
How
so that's
exciting.
Gonna be amazing.
Well, you'll have to agree to come back in July when this comes out and tell us like how it works for your hair and how you're enjoying it. We'll look forward to actually doing maybe a demo. Maybe we can do a curly hair demo or something.
Totally.
In July when it comes out, or August.
Yes.
Well, I just want to kind of wrap up with some great things about just Evo as a company and your giving back. It's such an amazing family-ran business, an indie company out of Australia. We have Rowan Ayres here with us from Vancouver, Canada. Thank you for being here on this day when we're all coming from our homes. So she went up in her attic. So if she's looking maybe a little dark or something there, we're just happy to have her here and making it happen for our customers. So tell us just really quick, wrap it up with just all the goodness of Evo and our giving back, and then we'll say goodbye.
Okay, perfect. So yes, at Evo, we really do give back. Right now, we're focusing on homelessness. So any sort of damaged stock with Evo across the board globally, we donate that damaged stock to homeless shelters. So homelessness is near and dear to our heart. We're collabing with Joshua Coombs. He's a London hairdresser that started the campaign, the initiative, Do Something for Nothing, which he goes out onto the streets and he gives barbering and haircuts to disadvantaged youth and disadvantaged men on the street and really gives back that way. So we partnered with him. He's also a blogger for us. And we're also collabing with Homey at Homey. It's an Australian, because it's our home country, and what they do is they open up their showroom. They're a clothing manufacturer in Melbourne, and they open up their shop one day out of the month and give all the clothes free to homeless, disadvantaged youth. So right now, homelessness is our main focus, because we look at what everybody's doing globally with the companies out there, and we see where there's a lack in support. Right. So we make sure that we're donating where is needed. And I mean, up here in Vancouver, we do have a lot of homelessness here. Just to go on that as well, when we do photo workshops, we also go and purchase our wardrobe from secondhand clothing stores, so that we don't contribute to any sort of environmental waste from disposable clothing. And then we donate those clothes at the end of the photo shoot back to a homeless shelter. Wow. So we're always kind of looking to do the right thing.
What a forward-thinking company.
Yeah, I mean, we don't airbrush any of our photos. So if you go onto our website at Evo Hair, or if you're a professional hairdresser, we have at Evo Pro, which if you're professional, you just have to join and we will accept you. And you can see all the amazing work that we're doing out there. And we don't Photoshop any of our work. We just celebrate real people for being we love how individual and creative, free-thinking people out there. So go and look at all that sort of stuff, because it's really fun.
Great, Rowan. That is great information. I absolutely adore your brand so much for its individualistic take on just everything. You guys are really paving the way, and I feel like you're a grassroots company yourself that is just true to real humans. We're saving humanity from themselves, and any company that would jump in with a tagline, "Don't buy it." I mean, come on, that's pretty funny. And it's really just don't buy the hype, don't buy the garbage, don't buy, read your chemicals, read your ingredients, and know what you're putting on your body. But that's still a pretty strong tagline of don't buy it. So
it's a metaphor for, don't believe it. Just don't believe the BS. Don't believe all the hype, like what you said, the Photoshop, the fake tan, like don't buy it. Just read, be informed.
Right.
And we're an honest beauty care product line that's high performance, that is all inclusive. So we're stocked wherever good hairdressers are stocked, and we are sold to anybody and everybody that wants to have good hair, that respects people and the planet.
Wonderful. Rowan, thank you for being here with us at Beauty Care Choices. Please, anyone that has more questions on Evo, Rowan and I have some time to answer questions, being locked in she's locked in her attic. But we're home. We're here to answer your questions. We'd love to hear from you, and any questions, we will have Rowan back on another time and learn a little bit more. But check out Evo Hair. Check out the descriptions on Beauty Care Choices if you need some entertainment later today. And Rowan, it was such a pleasure having you. Have a great day.
Thank you, Jennifer. You too. Take care.
Perfect. So, everyone, take a deep breath today. Know that all of us are in this together, and it's a crazy time. Be patient with your fellow humans, and help save them from themselves. For those that are going a little nutso and hoarding toilet paper or whatever, just be sure to be kind and know that none of us have been through this before, and we all can use a friend and a smile and some goodness along the way. We are going to try and keep our phones answered, whether we're from home, in an attic, in a closet, or wherever we're going. We're going to try and stay open for those still needing soaps and shampoos, and just depending on how the supply chain goes and how shipping goes. So also be patient with my staff, because we're all doing the best we can. And I really hope you all have a good day. Please know my heart is with you and your families. Stay safe and stay clean. Bye for now.